Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So I'm here to tell you some weird news, and as far as I can remember, and I've been following this game really closely for a decade now, for the first time, there is nothing coming. There is nothing coming for the Pokémon TCG. There are no products that are coming. There are no products that are listed. And that is very, very weird to me indeed. You see, every month or so, I show you the Pokémon TCG release schedule. And the reason I show it to you somewhere around every month or so is because there is so much that is coming on such a regular basis that we need a reminder pretty regularly of like, hey, just to be clear, right? All this stuff's coming. Here's what's coming. Here's what's important. Here's what you need to know. Here's your release dates. Here's everything you need to know on a regular basis. That's what we do. As of this Friday, there will be nothing. Genuinely, legitimately nothing. There's kind of maybe a small exception, but I don't count it. We'll talk in a minute. And this Friday is looking really good. Like, this coming Friday is one you should be really excited about, because this coming Friday is a phenomenal day. What we got coming on Friday, I mean, first of all, the Pokemon TCG Classic. Like, that is coming on Friday, and that is awesome. And it's one of the best products ever. And it's a super premium product, don't get me wrong. It's not for everybody. It's $400 or £400, depending on whether you're in the US or in the UK. But it's still a ridiculous product, and it comes in a case which folds out into a playmat, and it's got all of those free decks with Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. All the premium accessories. It is a very, very cool product. I am a huge fan of this, frankly. I think it's brilliant. And I understand not everybody wants to pay $400 for it, and that's absolutely fine. If you don't want to pay $400 for it, I mean, at the risk of sounding a bit obvious, don't. Like, if you look at this and you're like, mate, I'm not paying $400 for that, don't pay $400. Simple as that. But there's going to be plenty of people out there who do really want to, and that's kind of the point. It's awesome. I love it. Not everybody wants it. That's fine. It's coming out on Friday. That's brilliant. But that's not the only thing coming out on Friday. Also on Friday, we've got the Miraidon League Battle Deck, which I've said many, many times before on this channel. League Battle Decks are, if you're learning to play the game and you want to play competitively, these are the best products around. Like, literally the best things you can buy. Miraidon just literally went and won a regional a couple of weeks ago. And although this is a slightly different build, the League Battle Deck comes with your Regieleki. It's still a very similar deck. You buy a few singles, you'll be set. And, you know, the deck comes with 2 Miraidon EX, 2 Regieleki V, and 2 Regieleki V Max. It is a really, really cool product. One that I recommend very highly. That's not all that's coming out on Friday. We've also got the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant EX boxes. Now, these are very, very cool. These are ones that I would recommend very highly because, I mean, firstly, you get the alternate art Roaring Moon or Iron Valiant, and it is important to note they are alternate art, so they're mechanically the same cards you can pick up in packs of Paradox Rift, but the big difference here is that they are alternate art, which means they're, well, better, basically. A lot better per se, but certainly worth picking up. It's not just, oh, I can go and get them from a pack. Nah, mate, different artwork, innit? And it's not only that, but you also get yourself 2 other cards. The relevant energy capsule, whether it's Future Booster or Ancient Booster. And then there is a Brute Bonnet in the Roaring Moon box. And an Iron Moth in the Iron Valiant box. And you get the Jumbo as well. These are great products. Cannot recommend them highly enough. And that's not all that's coming out on Friday. We've also got the Collector's Chest. And the Collector's Chest, now it's been a while, frankly. It's been a while since we got a new Collector's Chest. This one, I mean, it comes with a big lunchbox as they always do. This one literally has Charizard on the front. And then your Gen 9 first partner Pokemon on the back, your Skeledirge, Meowscarada, and Quaquavel. And you get, you know, a Charizard coin and a mini portfolio, which also has Charizard on the front. Also, free promos that I still don't think we've seen yet. But I suppose we'll see them on Friday when this comes out. So, Friday is looking like an absolute banner day for the Pokemon TCG. You got the TCG Classic, the Miraidon League Battle Deck, the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant in the Xboxes, and the Collector's Chest. It is a great day. But that's it. As of Friday, there is nothing on the release schedule. Now, I said there was one kind of exception, and there is kind of, and that is the Gyarados EX Premium Collection. Now, this is a weird one, all right? Because it's already out in some places. Some places haven't quite got it yet and do have release dates after this Friday for it. So, I really don't think it's some kind of, oh, hang on a second, Wassy, what about this? No. You know, it's listed on November the 24th for Game UK, for instance. That's the only one I've actually seen. Switzerland got it on the 20th of October. The US got it on November the 3rd. So let's not all pretend this is some new product which is completely wrecking my argument here. I really don't think it is. It's cool, don't get me wrong, and I love this. But firstly, there's nothing new in here other than the card frame. The card in there is just a straight reprint of Gyarados EX that we got previously. Then you've got, I suppose, Magikarp, which is holo, whereas it wasn't in the set. Although, to be fair, it seems like it's just a reverse holo Magikarp. So, this is not exactly a set which you want to laud for being full of new stuff. And that's not to say it's bad. It's cool. It's fine. Some people are going to buy this and they're going to love it. But the fact that it's out in most places, but the UK aren't actually getting it for another week or so, I don't think exactly ruins my argument of there's nothing coming out. As of this Friday, the release schedule is, and I track this, I'm pretty sure, closer than like anybody. This is, for the first time that I can remember, empty. Completely and utterly empty. Now, it's going to be that they're leading up to something. What we're going to have in the near future is a deluge of new products announced. And to be clear, I'm going to be here for it, all right? Everything that's announced, I will be here. I told you, I think it was yesterday, that our equivalent of Shiny Treasures EX has got to be about to be released. Got to be. There is no way that is not just about to drop. My personal bet is this Friday, purely because on this Friday I'm taking like a 7-hour drive to Liverpool. And 2 p.m, which new sets are always revealed at 2 p.m. UK time. So it will be revealed at 2 p.m. So I'm going to have to make sure I'm at a service station at 2 p.m. and then be ready to record and edit and upload in my car. So, you know, make sure the laptop's charged before I leave. Or find a charging point in a service station and just, yeah. It's not going to be ideal, frankly, I think is a way to put it. But look, I'm telling you, I might be driving to Liverpool on Friday. If the set reveal does come down at 2 p.m, I assure you, you will be getting a video very shortly after that telling you everything you need to know, because that's the kind of thing that I do. I then cry because I've used up all my data just hotspotting my laptop. But never mind, we can get around this. My point is, something's coming. Because we've always got something coming. Now, my personal theory, and let's be clear, it is just a theory, my personal theory is they're kind of making way so they can do the reveal of Scarlet and Violet 4A, our equivalent of Shiny Treasures EX. And then after that, we're going to start seeing everything else go and be revealed as well, all the other products. Of course, don't forget we have a February set every year. We're going to get a February set next year. We don't know what the February set is, but the thing is, Japan's version of Scarlet and Violet 4A, Shiny Treasures EX, that comes out in 2 weeks on the 1st of December. Shortly after that, they will be going and revealing their next set, which is the double set Wild Force and Cyber Judge, and that's coming out in January. It's coming out on January the 26th, according to listings we've seen in Japan that seem absolutely legit. So that's going to have to be revealed in December. And honestly, if it's revealed after the 8th, I will be stunned. I am very much expecting a reveal on Friday the 8th of December, or even potentially earlier, maybe, if there's a big tournament or something they can throw it out at. As a side note, anyone going to Stuttgart Regional, which I'm considering, yeah, that's the Friday of Stuttgart Regional. Yes, that'll be super inconvenient, boo, etc. Never mind. You know I'll bring you the news. I always do. And then, of course, after Japan's done their reveal, we generally tend to get our English reveal for what will be our February set. So it's going to keep ticking along. Like, we know Worlds is in Hawaii next year. That's already confirmed. We know these new sets and these new products are coming. We just seem to have hit a bit of a bottleneck. Now, to be clear, I do not speak for the Pokemon Company. I am not employed by the Pokemon Company. Yes, I do occasionally do some commentary for them, and I've worked with them in the past, but I am not an employee of the Pokemon Company. I do not speak for them. My theory, and it is just a theory, let's be clear, my theory essentially is they've ended up in a weird situation where they're waiting to reveal our equivalent of Shiny Treasures EX, and they're waiting to reveal our next set, and there's a bunch of other products, and bearing in mind, things like the Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon box feature Pokemon from Paradox Rift. So you can't reveal those boxes until the cards have at least been revealed in Japan. At least that's the way it's gone in the past. So a lot of the other products which we're going to be getting in the future are probably tied to things which we've not seen yet, which is why we can't have the reveal. I am willing to bet, and let's face it, it's a very safe bet, there is a pile of products sitting over at TPCI headquarters, metaphorically, which are about to be revealed. And all we're waiting for is, especially the set reveals, open the floodgates, and away we go. I feel pretty good about that. For now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a weird position. There is nothing on the release schedule right now. The release schedule is completely empty, but it's going to be filled soon. And honestly, it just looks like they're going to do all these reveals at the most inconvenient times possible, and that's going to make me sad. But for now, I want to know what you think about all of this. I want to know your predictions. I want to know what you're looking forward to. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other things, like all these things that haven't been revealed but will be. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely AB3, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.